Hey there, welcome, Queen. So, there was a time when I would hear the word honest and only think truth or lie, meaning, are they being truthful or are they telling a lie? And I want to know if you can relate to limiting the word honesty in that way or being honest, because too often we can have a limited view or perspective on a word, a situation, or a concept. Now, whether you said yes or no, today, if you are interested in continuing to explore love's visible impact, you're in the right place because we're going to be talking about honest and being honest. And what does that look like? So, when we think about honest and being honest, the thing about it is we can often have a limited perspective or view of it. But I want you to consider the guy that you may be interested in, the guy that you may be dating. And I want you to think about whether or not he is fair, he is just, is he principled? Do you, do you see stealing in his life in any shape, form, or fashion? Do you see corruption or deceit in any shape, form, or fashion? Because the thing about it is, those things, if they are showing up in his life, depending on whether they are of the positive, like being principled, just, and fair, or of the negative, being deceitful and dealing in corruption, you know that's not good. That tells you whether or not he has the character trait of honesty and being honest. Because, like I said, honesty is so much more than often what we can limit it to. And that means that you will have to take time to truly evaluate him and how he shows up in different areas of his life. So, with his job, do you know what he does for a living? Because if he has a job where he is dealing in deceit and corruption, that's the opposite of the trait of honesty and being honest and principled and just and fair. So take time to evaluate that. Take time to consider how he shows up when he makes commitments. Because as I studied the word honest further in the book of Proverbs, it actually speaks about the word honest. And it says in Proverbs 12 and 22, it says, an honest man keeps his word. So that means, as well as him keeping his word, this man, if he has the character trait of honesty, that means that he is going to also have some level of self awareness. Because in order for you to keep your word, you have to know what you can and cannot do. You have to know what you are willing to do and what you are not willing to do. And that also means that he is going to be a man who has boundaries. So, again, honesty, it encompasses a lot of different things. Excuse me. So, as you consider this guy, as you consider whether or not he has the trait of honesty, I want you to think beyond whether or not he tells the truth or he tells lies. Because too often we limit honesty to telling the truth or telling a lie, but it is so much more than that. As always, I'm Coach Sam telling you that 24 hours doesn't seem long, but in 24 hours, you can change your life. So go ahead and do something life changing now.